Thank you guys so much for joining me for part 2 of my iPad mini review. In this particular video, we're going to talk about price. We're going to talk about my experiences a little more, and we're going to talk about whether or not you should buy this particular device. Let's start with price, because price is important. I think Apple missed the mark a little bit, to be honest, with the price of this device. I think starting at $329 for the 16 gig Wi-Fi is a bit high. I think that actually should have been the starting price for the 16 gig with LTE 4G. And I think that that's going to turn a few people off, and that's going to alienate a few people that wanted to try Apple but really can't because their budgets just really will not just dictate that they can't. And I think that that's a shame. I think that the right price for this tablet would have been $279.99. It's totally worth that, and I think that that's the best bang for its buck. Apple makes a small profit. I think I've read somewhere it costs under $200 to manufacture this thing. So I think that that would have been the bang up price for the Wi-Fi only 16 gig. $279.99 or $280. I think they would have sold double what they sold, even though they're saying they sold 3 million units in the opening weekend between the mini and the full size iPad 4. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's the sweet spot. I enjoy new technology, and I'll buy pretty much anything if I think that if it intrigues me. So $329 was not a stretch for me, and in fact I went up one more $100 to $429, and I bought the 32 gig version because once I got a chance to feel the demo model, I realized that I would be using it a lot, and I would like that extra storage for movies because this is going to be my primary movie watching device when I'm traveling or when I'm bored, and I can store a lot of games, which I thought was fabulous. I think that the mark was missed just slightly, but I still think that, $329 is doable with Christmas coming up, and with the opportunity, like particularly at stores like Best Buy and Target, where you're going to get those gift cards for Christmas. You get $50 in gift cards. That price looks a lot more attractive. Right on the mark. Go buy it. I definitely suggest, if you have gift cards to a store, to an electronic store that carries the mini, and if they take it for Apple products, I strongly suggest you go ahead and figure something out to try and make that purchase happen. But that's just me. My experiences with this in the last couple of days have been awesome. I've been sitting in bed reading comics, and I use a application just in case you guys care called Comixology, and it's a great application. It works really well on this new mini, and I enjoy reading my comics using this thing. But my experience has been nothing but positive. Everything worked flawlessly. I've been on my 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi signal here at home. Haven't had any issues with that. Internet's been quick. Everything's been to the point. My Facebook integration, everything has been good. My drop down works just fine. I get the full iOS experience, and more importantly, I said fifth or sixth time, I get the full iPad experience. And the being able to hold it with one hand means a lot to me, and also being able to type. I'm a big stickler for being able to type where my thumbs can cross, and I can do that with this device, and that's great. But never fear, if you've got smaller thumbs or if you got smaller hands, it's a good device for you as well, because you can have a little bit more reach than you can on the full size. And if worse comes to worse, you can just stretch it out, and there you go. Should you buy this device? That all depends. Do you have a full-size iPad? Are you looking for a tablet? Do you just really like Apple? Do you just really hate Apple? I've had an opportunity to play with the Nexus 7. I've had opportunity to play with the Galaxy Tab, I think is what it's called, the Samsung Galaxy Tab. I've had a chance to play with the regular Kindle Fire. I've had a chance to play with the HD version. Build quality wise, you're not going to get better than this. Overall offerings as far as applications go, you're just not really going to get any better than this. price wise, you can go other places and get a lot better than this. But that's not what people buy Apple for. You know, I hear a lot of people bashing Apple all the time, and it really just bugs me out. And I'll tell you guys, straight up, people get Apple for the long haul. And when you buy an Apple product, they're it's I don't really know many people that buy one Apple product and that's it and move around. Whereas with other brands, there's really not the kind of brand loyalty that Apple invokes in people. So it's really up to you whether or not you should buy this device. It's a solid device. You won't be sorry if you muster up the $329 or the $429 or even the $529. You'll be happy with the device. The construction alone will make you happy. The looks from passerbys will make you happy, and the number of people that say, "I just want to hold it." No, that's what she said. Jokes this time, guys. But I think it's if you're in the market for a 7-inch tablet, this is a must buy. If your money's right, if your money's not right, the Nexus 7 is a solid buy. Great tablet, and I strongly recommend that one as well. I prefer this one 2-to-1 over my full size that I've only had about 8 months. And I love this tablet too, but I have no quarrels about leaving this at home or leaving it with my kid, throwing this in my bag and throwing my MacBook Retina in the bag and just, off to grandma's house I go. Let me know what you think, guys. This has been my iPad mini review. The only thing that can make it better will probably be next year or the year after when it gets that A6X processor or better and that Retina display. Can't wait to see it. I think they knocked the ball out of the park with this one. 9.5 out of 10 is what I would give it for a score. And I'm calling this the iPad Apple should have made in the first place.